How Wike may cause Obaseki his re-election bid. Everybody knows Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State is hugely outspoken and bold political figure in Nigeria. Hence, his views are taken seriously by many citizens, not only in his state, but across the country. Since his emergence as the de facto leader of the main opposition party, the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Governor Wike has attained a largely than life status, earning the appellation the money bag of PDP. However, many feel Governor Wike has taken a sudden rise in status in the PDP to a new level, especially regarding his movement in the Edo State governorship election billed for September 19th, 2020. He has not only declared support for Governor Godwin Obaseki, who joined the PDP in June after dumping the All Progressive Congress (APC), he has turned the mouthpiece of the governor both on the campaign trail and off it. Governor Wike has been ballistic in his utterances against the All Progressive Congress (APC) governorship candidates Osagi Ize-Iyamu and the Eastwide national chairman of the party, Comrade Adams Oshomole, and it believed it could backfire on the candidacy of Governor Obaseki in his bid to get re-elected. Since Governor Wike facilitated Obaseki's entrance into the PDP and his subsequent emergence as the governorship candidate, the Rivers State helmsman has been releasing one statement or another on issues surrounding the Edo 2020 election, with many residents of the state and indeed the general public wondering if Wike was the candidate and not Governor Godwin Obaseki. In the last 2 weeks alone, Governor Wike has been quoted more times by national newspaper and online news platforms than even Obaseki and the Edo PDP on the Edo governorship polls. And this may not serve Obaseki in good stead with the voters, as the APC could switch the narrative with residents of Edo asking what is the interest of Governor Wike in the election, or even in Edo State as a whole. The massive involvement of Wike in the Obaseki governorship campaign could lead to the apprehension that the government of Edo State could be hijacked by Wike if Obaseki gets elected in September. And with these palpable fears being expressed by the electorate, it may well jeopardize the chances of the PDP and Governor Obaseki. The feud between Governor Godwin Obaseki and his former godfather and political benefactor Adams Oshomole pushed him into the PDP when it all climaxed in his disqualification from the governorship primaries of the All Progressive Congress. The godfather issue that chased Obaseki out of the APC is already loading with Governor Wike. Obaseki had complained endlessly that Oshomole's control and interferences were overbearing, hence the relationship between the duo collapsed. It's no secret that Wike, the former Minister of Education for states under President Goodluck Jonathan, has played a pivotal role in Obaseki picking the PDP ticket, even when many party stakeholders kicked against his emergence. Traditionally in politics, there has to be something Wike stands to gain in his huge effort of ease to the political cause of one man. After all, nothing goes for nothing. With Wike's involvement in the Edo election growing increasingly worrisome, the Edo people may register their protest with their votes. It was bad enough that Oshomole, who is an Edo man, had huge say in the administration of Governor Obaseki. It would be worse off if Wike in far-away Rivers State now come to replace the former governor in deciding what happened in the state, who gets what, how, and when. In conclusion, with only weeks to the all-important gubernatorial election and as a party shot, Governor Obaseki should quickly address this anomaly before it gets out of hand. A stitch in time saves 9. Thank you for listening to this news. My viewers, this is just the beginning. Nyesom Wike have not really started. He has not really started. Okay, now, you people are complaining of Nyesom Wike. You've forgotten how Oshomola came into Edo State. Edo State, the very first day Oshomola stepped his feet in Edo State. What did Oshomola do? What did he do? Oshomole presence that night made Edo State to be in a very serious tension, brought tension in Edo State that night. You people are complaining of Wike. You've forgotten how Oshomole consulted the talks in Edo State and made them cause havoc in a burial ceremony of a speaker, just because he wants them to campaign for him that night. You people are just complaining blindly. Let me tell us this: there is nothing Nyesom Wike's agitation and support for Obaseki is going to do to Obaseki's re-election in Edo State. Instead, it's going to make his re-election to be positive in Edo State. If not that Wike is blunt, don't you know what APC would have done to Obaseki? Before PDP could appoint Nyesom Wike to Edo State, they have really looked at him very well, and they have seen that this is the person that is the match of the people of Edo State. Edo State doesn't need they don't need a calm person. They need a very hot person like Nyesom Wike. They need a tough person like Nyesom Wike. Yes, the headline can cover the whole story about Nyesom Wike, or everybody in Edo State should feel that yes, Nyesom Wike is the aspirant, is the aspirant coming out for election for governorship election position in Edo State. Yes, let them feel like that. No problem. But one thing I must tell them in Edo State is this: that Nyesom Wike still remain that same person that has been making PDP to raise their flag in Edo State. Have people forgotten Ganduje? How Ganduje was just messing around, saying all sort of nonsense in Edo State. You've forgotten? You people are complaining of Nyesom Wike. You're complaining of Wike. You've forgotten Ganduje. All that Ganduje said in Edo State. How he boasted, how he blasted Nyesom Wike, calling names. You people have forgotten that. You've forgotten that? Haba. You people have just started. My viewers. Let me tell us something. A word they said is enough for the wise. This is just the beginning. Edo people will get it when the day of the election starts. So please, I don't know what your comment concerning this news may be, but please don't hesitate to leave your comment behind. Click on the subscription button as well as bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.